A lot of people who have pets find that they love them as much as some family members. However, dogs also require lots of hard work and dedication. Training is a huge part of their care. Take a look at the advice presented above, and you can properly train your dog very quickly. It takes small steps to crate train your puppy. They must become accustomed to it. After they become used to each individual step and do not mind going inside the crate, try shutting the door and giving them treats with the door closed. Start off with small periods, for example 10 seconds or so, and gradually increase crate time. If the dog becomes agitated, slow down a little more to make them more comfortable. Ensure that your dog gets enough activity. Dogs can easily become bored. Conditions of boredom are not conducive to training. If you have a happy, exercised dog, they will listen better. Get out for some long walks and runs with your dog. Make sure that the only items your dog can reach are chew toys that are specifically made for dogs. Then, give it something that it is allowed to chew on if it likes. Teething can cause puppies significant pain. Give them relief by letting them chew on a washcloth that is wet and frozen. It is important to have a consistent training method when crate training young puppies. When your puppy gets out of its crate, he will need to relieve himself. When done with consistency, your dog will trust you and wait for the right time to relieve himself. Approach an unfamiliar dog slowly, offering only the backside of your hand for his inspection. This gives the dog the opportunity to recognize your scent and start to trust you. After the dog knows your scent, he is unlikely to fear you and may be more willing to heed your command. To make sure your dog pays attention to you, you should use its name as often as possible. Early in your dog ownership, you should use your dog's name several times a day, so he starts to understand that you want his attention. Choose a short name that is easily recognizable from other words. Changing your tone to reflect emotions is useful in getting the point across to your pet. Use a clearly defined tone for different commands, encouragement or directives. This makes it easier for the dog to link your expectations with different behaviors. The best advice is to use a firm voice for commands, a louder voice when correcting your dog and a higher voice when praising your dog. Praise your dog to reinforce good actions. Positive reinforcements include treats, smiles and pats on the head. Do not reward unwanted behavior. All the time you spend with your dog will contribute to develop your dog's personality. By keeping this in your mind, you will be able to avoid regression in your training by avoiding horseplay and teasing. Take care to only reward positive behavior. It is never a good idea to provide a reward for bad behavior when attempting to end a particular negative behavior. When this happens, you are teaching your dog that he is boss. In other words, no treats are to be given to barking dogs. Give your dog new challenges often. Try giving them quizzes to see what they know, even if you know they will succeed. Use these tips now that you know them. Keep your patience strong, and give your dog positive reinforcement for the behaviors you want. It won't be an overnight success story, but with time you both will be much happier. For very effective training of your dog, please check out the resources by clicking the link in description.